Catherine. I'm one of the 5 school support fellows. We help tailor the Penny Harvest program. The idea behind the Penny Harvest is that students not just collect pennies, but they're the ones that become the philanthropists to decide where the pennies go. And they are the ones that will create the partnerships with other organizations. Much like in the world of big bills, pennies don't really seem to make that much of a difference. And sometimes students will also, other people will have that view of children as well. And so this is a way to not only empower children, but to create a generation of philanthropists. Similar to how schools are doing their penny harvest, the staff also does one too, and we've collected over $1,000. Actually, $1,192.27.
So my name is Cliff Hagan. I'm a special ed teacher here in IS 72 on Staten Island, and I have been involved with Penny Harvest for 6 or 7 years now. Every year is so much fun, you forget which year is the best. We have, through the years, collected $2,000, $3,000, up to $7,000 here in the school. I like to get the kids involved with doing community service. I like to make them feel a part of the solution in their neighborhoods. My name is Cliff Hagan. I'm a special ed teacher here, and I'm lucky enough to be a part of the Penny Harvest. We have a number of guests here today with us, but first I would like to introduce our principal, Mr. Peter Laurie.
You worked a lot of hours this year on this, right? You had a lot of fun doing it. You know that for the last several years we've been doing it, Mr. Hagan, Mr. Palmieri, and we've set some record numbers. You came in #1 last year, is that correct? Came in #1 in the city. The most important thing is that you have fun doing it, you raise a lot of money, and the money comes back to the community. For years you supported the wetlands and all the other conservation efforts on Staten Island, and I trust that you're going to do the same thing this year. I know you're going to put money where you think it's going to be used the best, and that's all I can ever ask for. As I always tell you, part of the Chancellor's service commitment that each school has to do, and you're the best advertisement I have for my school right now. So on behalf of the staff and the other students, and I know it took a long time to raise all those pennies. My congratulations, of course, because you did a great job. Thank you.
All right, and so today we're here to share and celebrate Penny Harvest a little bit, and there would not be any Penny Harvest if it weren't for the organization Common Sense that administers the program Penny Harvest, and the director of Common Sense, Teddy Gross, is here.
Well, I feel like it's a great honor that I had half an hour beforehand to meet you all and to really get to know you a little bit. I've learned from you that Staten Island is the island, and that even when, as one student said, sometimes people say we're the forgotten island, but no one will forget us. And I feel that way. One of the most amazing things for me is how powerful and how strong the Penny Harvest is in Staten Island. And it comes from that feeling that I get in this room of concern that you have for one another.
This is John Sharon. I'm Emmanuel Rubino. Good afternoon. Welcome to IS 72. Thank you for coming today. We are very lucky to experience something like this. Penny Harvest is a fun and educational program. I, Emmanuel Rubino, am president, and this is Gianna Sharon. We are both in 8th grade. This is our 2nd year in Penny Harvest. As the years go on, it is becoming very strong and very much better. We were the 2nd highest school to raise about $4,000 in Staten Island. We work hard because giving is a big thing in times like these.
Alone we might not make a difference, but together we are strong and we believe that anything is possible. Thank you.
The reason why we do a Penny Harvest, was mentioned that because we're the forgotten borough, because everybody knows everybody. But that's why we do it, because we're a community. And if we don't take care of our kids, and we don't take care of our seniors, and we don't take care of our veterans, No one else will. We're very self-reliant here on the borough, and we make sure that we take care of the needs that we have. 1 penny to me may not be a lot, but times that by thousands of people's pennies, and really, what can we do? It can really make a difference.
I think Vinny said it all. Staten Islanders have an interesting reputation. You can be very, what's the right word? Discourteous at times and disrespectful. You can be very short with each other. But any time that I've ever reached out to the Staten Island community for help, whether it was for a toy drive, coat drive, when after 9/11 they built the Angel Circle Memorial, where we had 4 or 5 different fence companies step forward to enclose that wonderful memorial. Every time we've reached out to Staten Islanders, they have stepped up. And I think the most important thing that Vinny said is this wonderful spirit that you have and the sense of satisfaction, I hope, that you will get from knowing that your work is actually going to help a little boy somewhere or a senior citizen somewhere. That's something that you should absolutely carry with you for the rest of your life. It's not really that hard to be aware of other people's needs and put somebody else first from time to time. So, great job. It's wonderful to see you embracing that at such a tender age, and keep doing it.
Thank you all for coming here and for bringing the community and the lawmakers together. And together we're making community. So this is a marvelous opportunity to welcome Councilman Iglesias, Councilman Otto, and the marvelous roundtables of Rocco School to a celebration of philanthropy and service. I especially want to thank the principal of Rocco and all the Penny Harvest coaches, Mr. Hagan in particular, whose vision has brought us all together. Thank you.
Having those 2 city council members speaking so well, speaking directly to the students, making them feel comfortable about getting involved, that did more than I've done in 7 years. What they gave those kids today was fantastic.